Shalom, shalom. So I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to the sincere Akim out there, the fellow laborers as myself, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity. So shalom. And just want to do a quick video. A quick, something short, but straight to the point. Is that that being here in the year of 2019, the so-called 2019, the year of Karagma, is really a blessing for the brothers who sincere, because eventually we will get to see the downfall of this kingdom, we will actually witness it with our eyes, and that is such a blessing, to see the downfall of our enemies, to see the downfall of this heathen, and 2/3 of our own people, the scoffers and scorners who call us mad, who falsely accused us, who call us rapists, we will get to see the downfall of that. I'm going to see the downfall of this wicked society, this wicked kingdom. And I know here, the Mosai actually speeding up things. You can actually see it on the news. The Mosai actually speeding up things, And it starts with the elect. It always starts with elect. When we here at Great Millstone, we believe that we are the embodiment of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, So we believe that we are the hope for the elect, and other brothers, who are affiliated with Great Millstone, who actually pushing this truth too, with all sincerity at heart, singing the right song. Because as Apostle Taha says, it have plenty men in Great Millstone is full of shit. And it has sincere brothers who are supposed to be in Great Millstone. But guess what? They are part of the spirit. So, and the Mosai actually raising up the Tabernacles of David. That is the Tabernacles of David being built. The third temple is being built before their eyes. It's a spiritual temple. It's the gathering of his sons. This is Amos 9 verse 11. It says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. So this is going back to what, the most I raising up, the men of the most, the men of the Lord, which was the house of David. And close up the breaches thereof. That is represents for all the tribes coming together. That represents all the tribes coming together, and that is prophecy. That is prophecy, because the Mosai said here, a matter of fact, I think is in Zechariah. Let's bear with me a minute. I think it's Zechariah, right? Zechariah 11 verse 14. This is Zechariah 11 verse 14. He said, then I cut asunder my own staff, even bands, that I might break the brotherhood between Judah and Israel. And the Most High Yahweh said unto me, take unto thee yet the instruments of the foolish shepherd. But the point was in Zechariah 11 verse 14. He said, then because the Mosai actually break the nation of Israel in two. The southern the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. So going back into the Amos 9:11. Amos 9:11. It says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen. And it starts with the head tribe Judah. Because Judah is the head tribe. And we see the brothers from Judah gathering. And we see Ephraimites coming in too in this truth. And that is the breaches closing up. And I will raise up the ruins, and I will build it as the days of old. And that what we're doing right now. The spiritual men who actually singing the praises of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, who actually testifying, who giving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, glory due to his name. You know, that is the Tabernacles of David. And there's many Most High actually looking for. There's not no henpecked men, and there's not no show-off men, but sincere men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, real men. You know, who is righteous to make judgment. That's what the Most High looking for. You know? Salakia. That's what the Most High looking for. Sincere brothers. You know? Zechariah, and this is prophecy. Amos 9 verse 12, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and all the heathen which are called by my name, said the Most High Yahweh, that doeth this. You know, and the Most High actually bringing that spirit of a warlike spirit to the brothers. You know, obviously we won't start off the war by ourselves. We need Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But you know, he bringing that warlike spirit, he bringing back everything into remembrance, the Tabernacles of David of old. You know? And that is one of the timing that we enter into. You know? And all this is part of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai plan. All this is part of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai plan. You know? Selaki, you know? And I'll put the phone to charge. Alright. Amos 9 verse 12, he say, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and all the heathen, so that means the other nations actually going into the slavery. But Esau going to get the worst slavery. But you other nations not going to get away, because you had a hand to play in the downfall of Israel. You know? And all of the heathen which are called by my name, said the Most High Yahweh, that doeth this. And what we waiting on. We actually waiting on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for that. You know, that part of our salvation, to see the downfall of our enemies. You know? And it will be such a nice sight, you know, to see the hidden faces in that day. You know, all these corners, all these coffers, you know, who lay to their heart, you know, to say that we are under the children of the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know? You know? Back into the Amos 9 verse 13, he said, behold, the days come, said the Most High Yahweh, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper. The plowman that shall overtake the reaper. You know, because who reap all the rewards? Who reap all the rewards of slavery? You know, is the other heathen nations, you know, and mainly Esau. So we getting in a time whereas, you know, the Most High actually raised them back up that tabernacles. You know, a warrior-like spirit in the men. You know, and it starts with Judah. It starts with Judah. This is I think it's Zephaniah 3. This is Zephaniah 3 verse 8. He said, therefore wait ye upon me, said the Most High Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms. And that the Most High determination. You know, he must sign up to the battle. You know, here we have DJ Trump, you know, which is the king of Babylon right now. You know, he's actually shutting down, well, the government shut down, you know, and he actually want to prolong it for long as possible. And the Jakes out there will feel it. Because when I read Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, the 7th verse, talk about Jacob's trouble. You know, it didn't talk about the other nation's trouble. You know, it talk about Jacob's trouble because the Most High actually care about Jacob and what Jacob do. You know, mainly the elect. Because 2/3 of our people have to be destroyed. You know? So back into this Zephaniah 3 verse 8, therefore wait upon me, said the Most High Yahweh, and that's what we're doing. We actually waited on the Most High with all long suffering, because we need patience in this thing of ours. You know, nobody never said it would be easy. We still have to endure. Knowing that who the devil is, knowing that the 2/3 of our people are our own enemy right now. Fake brothers in the camps. That long suffering that what we have to deal with. Your own family don't want nothing to do with you. But we still waited on Yahweh Ba'asham Yashai because we believe that it have a reward for us. We sacrifice ourselves, which is our reasonable service. We are the offering. Zephaniah 3 verse 8, he said, therefore wait upon me, said the Most High Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation. And when I look up that word, it means righteous anger, righteous judgment. You see, so all the nations, all the hidden nations, we're going to feel the wrath of the Heavenly Father, how about Shem Shai? Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And the nuclear missiles. And we here at Great Millstone, the sincere brothers who out there, we want to escape that. And we will be able to escape that by our faith and by our works. By our faith. Because in that day, it don't matter how much, scripture verse that a man could recite. As if you really believe in Yahweh Ba'asham Yashai from day one. And it's only Yahweh Ba'asham Yashai will read that spirit. Zephaniah 3 verse 8, one more time, it said, therefore wait upon me, said the Most High Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And in that day, the scriptures talk about that day of gloominess, a darkness, a dark day. And we waiting patiently on that day. So by the meantime, with all long suffering, we waiting upon the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yashai. For we self here, who remain, to get it right. It's all about getting it right now. Being blameless, being spotless. And I think I'll leave that there. So with that, we say Shalom.